Hello, my name is Shanae James. This is my case study presentation for EBU 311 from Mrs. Slater. Patrice is 9 years old. She's in the 4th grade and she lives with her mom and dad, and she has one sister and one brother. She has an overall good home life. She has no health or medical issues. Strengths: she's friendly, well-behaved student. She gets along well with her peers. She loves to read independently. She participates in cooperative learning and easy to talk to. She gets along well with people. Social studies and science are her strongest subjects, and she has a nice positive attitude. Interests: she told me that she loves reading Junie B. Jones. She has several of her books. She loves talking to her friends. She loves going to PE. She loves snack time at the end of the day. She loves watching TV. She particularly likes watching the Disney Channel, and she likes playing tag and being on the computer. Her academic and behavior challenges: she gets off task easily, and she likes to talk to the people at her table. They're sort of like a distraction to her. She struggles with reading and math, and she's reading at a 3rd grade level, and she is in the 4th grade. And she has comprehension issues. She has trouble retaining information and recalling information from stories or from a passage that she has read. Academic behavior challenges: she has trouble with math word problems and reading passages. From my teacher interview when I spoke to her, she expressed concern with Patrice's reading. She's in the lowest reading group, what she calls her small group, and she always has to often redirect her, and she easily gets off task. And she does ask for help, but you often find yourself having to repeat the concept to her. This is from my observation. My first observation I did with her was when she was at PE. She had fun in PE. They were playing music, and she was walking around with her friends. She's very social. She's quiet, but she does make an effort to try to participate in PE. The next one was, I observed her during a reading and during a small group, and she was working with her peers on comprehension skills, and as I stated before, she has an issue with comprehending what she read, and the teacher had to repeatedly remind her what the story was about. She was able to answer some questions, but she had to be redirected. The teacher had to redirect her to get the answer that she wanted. The third place and final place I observed her was in the lunchroom. She enjoys going to lunch. She sits with her friends, and before they are allowed to talk, when they sit down and eat, they have 10 minutes before they have to sit in silence, and she usually mostly complies to that request. Academic behavior history. Patrice is not a behavior problem. She's reading below her grade level. She easily gets frustrated and off task and does not ask for help. She does ask for help, but most of the time it's not. You see her like struggling, and then I usually go by her desk and ask her if she needs any help. She sometimes tends to stare off into space. She tends to work better with one-on-one help and me encouraging her and praising her and telling her that she can do it. This is the sociogram that I completed with Patrice. Um, she drew a she drew with a purple marker to her three best friends, which are Ava, Jenna, and Mackenzie. She drew a green line to three classmates that she would like to be friends with, which were Peyton, Aaliyah, and Kalela. And she drew an orange line to three classmates that she plays with at P, which are Ava, Jenna, and Mackenzie, and these were the same three girls that she chose as her best friends. And she drew a blue line to three classmates that she thinks are smart, which are Elias, Lily, and Peyton, and these are three students who are in PACE as well. She likes everybody in her classroom, but I just have to, it was just trouble, well, not trouble, but I had tried to make her like step out of her comfort zone and, get to know the other students. Had to push her, but she still went back to her three best friends, which were Ava, Jenna, and Mackenzie. Effective interventions. During the reading lesson, Patrice only had to write 2 sentences stating the details from the story. They were covering main idea. She was allowed extra time to complete her assignment, and she was pulled to small group intervention, where she worked on main idea. Reflection on interventions. Patrice did great with writing key details from the story. She must have small group one-on-one intervention. She has made strides in math, writing, and spelling, and she will continue to struggle if she does not master her comprehension skills. Reflection on interventions. If I could do something differently, I would put her in a different group. Like a lot of the lessons that I had, I would put her in the same group. And the way I grouped them, they were like by table, like at the same table that she would sit at every day, and she stayed with the same group. So maybe if I changed tables, it might have helped some. Cooperative learning. She seemed to respond to this very good to this. Patrice was pulled for small group intervention. She provided with extra help and getting help from her peers. Patrice was able to understand concepts better. What I learned, I enjoyed working with Patrice this semester. I learned a lot about struggling students. She would get distracted, and I know that a lot of that was because she was confused and she didn't understand. So it took a little bit of redirecting her and encouraging her. I would tell her to keep doing it. You're doing it right. Keep going. I learned that it kept her going and she would work through it. It's great when you're able to help students and you see them become proud of themselves. I saw a lot of that this semester. And I'm glad I had this experience. It's helped me a lot. Patrice has such a positive attitude and she wants to learn. I know with encouragement and patience she could reach the next level. Patrice may not be at the same academic level with her peers, but if she has more one-on-one time and she's capable of reaching these goals and going to the next level. Thank you.